The views and opinions on this show are for entertainment purposes only. The only factual information is any story that has happened to AT2 or the parties involved. Other than that, go ahead and get you a drink, get you something to eat, just relax and enjoy the show. Let's have fun. All right, y'all, let's get real. Yo, what's up, everybody? Hopefully you can hear me. I wanted to go ahead and just start immediately what the prosecution had said. I found this on the Shade Room. There was a guy reporting what the defense was saying. So what they are alleging is that the fight happened over Megan and Kelsey basically fighting over sleeping with each other's men, or Megan, quote unquote, allegedly stealing Kelsey's man. And Kelsey was her former best friend that was involved in the whole shooting incident that happened. So let's go ahead and listen to this clip, y'all.
To the point that eventually, because of how Meg is acting, this is according to the defense, Kylie Jenner goes to Meg Thee Stallion and says, "It's time for you to leave." They all leave. The defense's point is what happens in the car is this. Tory questions Kelsey. "Hey, Kelsey, why are you backing up Meg for me trying to, get it on with Kylie Jenner? Meg has been snaking men from you your whole life. I hooked up with you, Kelsey, and then Meg went behind your back and hooked up with me. And Kelsey, this is not the first time. You had been hooking up with Ben Simmons. Meg went behind your back and hooked up with Ben Simmons. You had been hooking up with Dababy. Meg went behind your back and hooked up with," type of way about that. And she was really trying to go to the point that eventually, because of how Meg is acting, this is according to the defense, Kylie Jenner goes to Meg Thee Stallion and says, "It's time for you to leave." They all leave. The defense's point is what happens in the car is this. Tory questions Kelsey. "Hey, Kelsey, why are you backing up Meg for me trying to, get it on with Kylie Jenner? Meg has been snaking men from you your whole life. I hooked up with you, Kelsey, and then Meg went behind your back and hooked up with me. And Kelsey, this is not the first time. You had been hooking up with Ben Simmons. Meg went behind your back and hooked up with Ben Simmons. You had been hooking up with Dababy. Meg went behind your back and hooked up with," type of way about that. And she was really.
All right, so basically the defense is going to try to play this as some kind of jealousy thing, right? That Kelsey and Megan, basically they had a falling out because jealousy, and then they're alluding to Megan and Kelsey getting into a fight, and then that's when the gun went off. That's what they're alluding to. Now, I do want to say a few things as far as Tory defense, because what they're basically remember there was that rumor, it was DJ Academics. Remember he said there was no gunpowder found on Tory Lanez hands or anything like that, just on Kelsey. Well, that's a lie. There was gunpowder found on his hands as well as Kelsey's hands as well too. The only thing that we know for a fact is that Megan did have 3 bullet fragments in her foot. So we know for a fact she was shot. Now, are they trying to prove that Megan shot herself? We don't know that yet, but it seems that the defense is going to go with, Megan was the one fighting with Kelsey, and Tory, was trying to be the hero. But according to No Jumper, and I found this on the Neighborhood Talk, according to No Jumper, there was actually more to that story, and it wasn't over any kind of situation with Kelsey and Tory. It was Tory and Megan. Basically, what they're saying is that Megan said, this is the prosecution, Megan said that his music was whack. And so his music wasn't good. And so he got mad. And then that's when he said, Megan stepped up the car, and then he said, dance B. And then that's when he shot at her feet. And that's how she got shot in the foot. That's what they're saying. Now, there has been an update because they're still in court right now. I want to let y'all know that they're still in court. This is according to No Jumper. Let me pull it up here. Dang, I thought I had all the screenshots ready. I guess not. All right, here we go, y'all. Technical difficulties, but we back. So it says says Kelsey followed Megan to help her, and this is after she allegedly got shot. Prosecutor says Kelsey followed Megan to help her. At this time, Tory began to walk towards Megan and Kelsey. Kelsey approached Tory to stop him from approaching. When Kelsey approached him, prosecutor says Tory punched Kelsey. Oh my Lord. Prosecutor says Tory punched Kelsey and pulled her to the ground by her hair. There's more. Prosecutors allege that Tory Lanez then demanded they both get back into the SUV. Megan and Kelsey complied with his wishes. When they got back in the car, Kelsey sent a text to Megan's security guard, Justin Edison, "Help, Tory shot Megan, 911." Then it says, when the police pulled over the SUV, Tory and Meg was in. They located a warm firearm in a slide lock position, which indicates every bullet in the firearm had been used. Prosecutors played an audio of Tory's call from jail to Kelsey. He apologized profusely. So it's saying that he kept apologizing, but it's not exactly saying what he apologized for. This is the way they're trying to spin it. But the prosecution says, like, yo, basically him apologizing is him admitting it. Because what would you apologize for if you didn't do anything? That's a very good question. What would you be apologizing for? So the prosecution is saying, oh, and by the way, they did admit that Tory and Megan did have an intimate relationship. We knew she lied to Gayle King. We knew it was a lie from day one. Nobody believed that they didn't have something going on, especially how this situation turned out. No, there was something more to it than y'all was just kicking it or y'all was at a friend's house. Now, the defense is saying that basically Megan was angry because Tory was the one was hanging out with Kylie. She didn't like that, and so she was basically they got into an argument or whatever, right? So then Kylie approaches Megan and tells her, "You need to leave my house," because they were at Kylie's house. "You need to leave my house," and then that's when everything went down. That's what the defense is stating. Now, everyone is saying that Kylie needs to be the one to get up on the stand, but for Kylie, she actually is not going to. Why am I saying protest? She's not going to be a witness. They're having Corey Gamble, Kris Jenner's boyfriend, to be a witness instead. But I'm all like, how was Corey there? Is that what they're alluding to? And then if Corey was there, what was he doing hanging out with Megan and Kylie and Tory and her friend? Like, why was he there? You know, that's weird to me. Why was he even there? Like, what did he have to do with the situation? Like, is he just going to be a witness because they're trying to protect Kylie? Obviously they are, but that doesn't make any sense to me why they would ask him to even speak. Like, how was he involved in it? Because we haven't even heard anything about him. You know, we knew about Kylie. They was at Kylie's house. We knew that her best friend, former best friend Kelsey, was there. We knew Tory was there. And then the driver, I forgot the driver's name. Let me see if I can find it real quick. And then whoever the driver was. Now, Tory and the defense are stating that also Megan would still, like I said earlier, Megan would steal Kelsey's men. So they're claiming that she stole Ben Simmons, Dababy, and Tory. However, Ben Simmons just reposted like a meme basically saying that that's a lie. He don't know them. He don't know that lady. He don't know them. So whether that's true or not, I haven't heard anything about Ben Simmons ever being linked to Megan. I mean, it could be a Hollywood thing. You know, we don't know everything about these people, but I find that kind of weird how we haven't heard anything about them together. And now all of a sudden, oh, they dated in the past. But Ben is denying that. What's up, Mona Lisa? What's up, Miss Ree? She said these two starting to make my ass itch. This needs to be resolved. Yeah, and it seems like this has been going on for 2020, but it seems like this has been going on for years. Now, I know they're saying with the court system because of COVID, everything was delayed, but to me, that's still not even making any sense why this case has been delayed this long. And especially when you're dealing with because wouldn't this be considered like criminal? Like you have a man it's charged with shooting somebody. You would think like they would want to rush this kind of case, but that's here nor there. I mean, we're here now. And it's not a public case. So, it's not something that we can watch on court TV. So we literally got to get updates from Dennis Byron and all the other blogs that that have somebody there. Dennis Byron, he did go live and I caught a little bit of it. He went live twice, but I caught a little bit of his live and, he said they were on a break, and so he was just giving like the same updates that I basically had gave you guys. So still looking for more information. Like I said, the court process is still going on, so we'll find out more. What I wanted to know, now that we know that Megan had lied about them having an intimate relationship, because remember when Gayle King, she was like sex? Like she acted confused, like she didn't know what Gayle King was asking her. So in turn, does that equate that there was something maybe else going, like what could the defense team use that and be all like, Megan lied about them being intimate, so how do you know that she didn't lie about A, B, C, and D? So that could be something that they're looking at as well. As well as the prosecution is stating that Kelsey is going to be a witness on their behalf and she is going to speak. Like they said, they got the text message already. And then as well as Megan, Megan did speak with Kelsey and she said that Tory was the one who shot the gun. So they have that in their favor. Like I said, I think this is going to turn into a battle on, is Megan the liar, is Tory a liar? And I already see the divide and the split where it seems that people are stating that, because she kind of already started out with a lie about them being together and not together, it's looking like, she can be proven as a liar. But this is a case that's probably going to come down to not only facts, but science. Since there was gunpowder on both of them, we know, and I'm talking about Tory and Kelsey, the best friend, we know that there's more to that. There's more to that. One of them shot the gun. Megan, no gunpowder. She got the bullets in her foot. That's all we know for right now. So it's going to come to a matter of he said, she said, but ultimately it's going to be silence and not silence, science. And it's going to come down to the fact they both had residue. So which one of y'all did it at the end of the day? So that's how I'm looking at this case right now. But either way, like I said, there'll be more updates after it's actually finished. So I'll be back again live again. But thank you guys for checking out the video. Make sure you guys hit the like button, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. But we out of here right now. Deuces, y'all. Where's the outro? Here we go, y'all.